Hello, give me a second to post this video. I have lots of really crazy 3D news today too. And then I want to talk a little bit about what I'm doing with my ascension and what I'm really doing to help the good of all. Give me one sec. Hang on, I have one more share. I want to try to get the right audience on here. I had a really good energy yesterday, so I'm trying to share it in the right places. Give me one more share. Go ahead and share this video too. Definitely share this video. Hi guys, good morning. I have a lot of kind of almost like 3D news. Like you just can't get away from it. We are living with several dimensions in the same place. So I have a lot of kind of like 3D news. But I want to talk about what we're doing with this group and what our intent is with it and how we're going to use it to try to take back consciousness. I know I'm getting a weird camera angle. To take back consciousness and really shift this planet. Last night I was doing a beautiful healing session for the earth. I was putting the earth in the violet flame, and I want to talk about some things that we can do together with all of our healing energy and all of our gifts to help shift this planet for the better. So I'm going to do a little bit of news. I always feel compelled to say this is just what's going on. I don't put my focus on anything negative. I put my entire focus on love. But I like to stay informed with what's going on around us. And there's reasons why our news is so censored and why we're not seeing this stuff. So this is just my mission. Bear with the news and drop your name for a card. Channel 11 News in Pittsburgh, that's where I live. They came out and said the air is dangerous and even toxic. They make chemtrails here at Carnegie Mellon University, so we really are in a heavy spray area. I've seen the maps of the U.S. and the different spray areas, and it really varies by area. But the United States gets sprayed heavily, and so does Canada. Sorry, my phone. The city of Pittsburgh is also putting 700,000 people's lives at risk every day. They're basically transporting a number of killer chemicals through our city. These include sulfuric acid, refrigerated carbon dioxide, and ferric chloride getting hauled through the city every day. While they are following regulations, they have a lot of chemical spills. And we're seeing more and more toxic materials being pumped everywhere in our environment. And really we have to stand up and be like, we've had enough. It's just everywhere. I believe that people come in contact with like over 3,000 chemicals a day, down to the pillows we're sleeping on, the toothpaste we're using, the air that we're breathing, the water we're drinking, the food that we're eating. It's literally everywhere in places that you wouldn't even think. The U.S. intercepted 2 Russian bombers off of the Alaskan coast 2 days in a row. Let me, real quick before I get into this, I don't talk about Syria, I don't talk about lower vibration wars, China, North Korea. I really don't talk about these issues because to me these are war games, and I realize that these games are very real and people lose their lives. I definitely realize that. But these are games. We go park our ships near certain countries at certain times and they allow it. And all the world leaders pretty much work for the same people. So these are sophisticated games we're seeing, so I don't like to bring them into my news at all because that's where they are, mainstream media, for fear, fear, fear. And that's not my intent. I say they're all games till we get nuked. You have to realize people are becoming a nuisance at this point. A lot of people are becoming a nuisance at this point. Wars are merely a depopulation agenda tactic, so they thin out the population. So that's why we've seen so many wars in just my lifetime. So you're seeing lots of things going on with this kind of stuff. We have thousands of soldiers in convoys in Colorado roads preparing for a mock war, whatever that means. Things are escalating. I'm really excited. Today, the entire planet shifted out of Aries, which would have been the warrior archetype, the warrior mentality, where all the world leaders are fighting and want to kill each other and want to blow us all up. And these are very real possibilities. And now it's shifted. We're now in Taurus, which is all about love, the senses, etc. So things will calm down. The energy just shifted today, and it's amazing. I'm really glad. Because you were seeing things get kind of crazy with the world leaders not getting along. We have patients at a VA facility in Washington, D.C. that are in imminent danger. This is according to the Office of the Inspector General. A new report shows hospital staff members were insufficiently equipped to perform operations, and 18 of 25 sterile surgery areas in the facility were dirty. In the past 3 years, there have been 194 reports that patient safety has been compromised. I don't really want to go here, but what happens is men and women sign up for our military, usually young men and women between the ages of like 18 and 25, usually very young people. They sign up and they risk their lives, and they have a contract with our government that the government will uphold certain things it agreed to, such as medical care being one. And now you're seeing that we have such a dark agenda at the top that they don't want to pay for this medical care, and they're trying to kill these people that serve their country. We're really seeing the corruption running deep everywhere. It's really sad. North Korea's nuclear bomb test did not trigger an earthquake, but it could make a volcano erupt. Scientists warn that a strong ground motion from explosions could disturb the magma chambers of the volcano, triggering an eruption. Japan will go underwater, like the entirety of Japan will go underwater. I'm not really sure what will cause that. Maybe a volcano. While they're playing with all these nuclear weapons. You know that these things are not allowed. In other places, they don't even allow guns. They don't allow weapons like this. I have a quote from Dwight D. Eisenhower that I just want to throw out there. And the quote is, "Every gun that is made, every warship launched, every rocket fired signifies in a final sense a theft from those who hunger and are not fed, those who are cold and not clothed." We have major problems in our own country that we should be dealing with. I'm not much into politics, but I see a lot that's not that great with our country. I mean, I guess it's just a matter of perspective, though. I just feel that it's so disgusting that they could spend $300 billion on a bomb, and we can't solve these small problems in our own backyard, which is getting me to where I'm going to end this on. Scientists are preparing for New York City to get nuked. Scientists have simulated 20 million people in massive computer system to see how the state would respond to a nuclear attack. In the first 2 months of office, Trump reduced the debt. I had to throw this out there. It's kind of like a joke to me. Reduced the debt by $100 billion. Obama increased the debt by $400 billion. Well, judging by how much they've spent on these nuclear weapons, non-nuclear weapons, sorry. They look like nuclear weapons with the mushroom cloud to me, though. I know they say they're non-nuclear, they look nuclear. So, I know they're spending a lot of money on these kind of like war games and tactics. And I know it's all just kind of to elicit money from the masses. But they're spending a lot of money, so that just says something about Obama. But we all knew that. And I know it's all just kind of I'm going to do cards now. You have family in Japan. We have family living in all sorts of these places because we're all deeply connected, not just by blood families, but we're literally deeply connected. You are my family. So we have family living everywhere in all these areas, and worldwide, we're kind of seeing a lot of catastrophes. There's certain places, there's certain countries underwater. There are certain countries fighting their governments where they have no food, they have no water. There's a lot going on globally, and we're all living during an amazing time. And I think this is a good time to say that people want to know what I'm doing to help consciousness. A lot of people say, oh, what are you doing? You're on Facebook. What are you doing? I am trying to organize all people of light in one place. I would like to take our energy and do things like put the earth in the violet flame to heal it and things of that nature. So I don't know exactly why, but I'm drawing all of you to me back home for our ascension. We're all going to end up in the same place. I also saw, I had to say this, there was a lot of arguing going on yesterday in our New World Earth United group. And we had to find common ground. We have to find a way to relate to each other. And it might not be like we might not eat all the same food. We might not like the same things. But we have to find a common ground. And I know that people feel really passionately about their missions and their fights. And I do too. A lot of people just don't know that about me because they don't ask. They just assume things about me. I do too. That's why I'm trying to save this planet, because I actually do care about the animals and the people living here. But let me tell you, I look at it like we're kind of like cells living in a body. A cell in my human body has the potential to heal or destroy my body. One little cell. So if we're cells, we could start to, instead of having a negative kind of effect on the whole, we could really become positive, more positive, and we can heal this entire body we're living in, aka the earth. I came here to heal this entire planet, everyone and everything on it. I don't believe everyone will ascend, but I still came here to heal everyone, and I don't care if you're awake or not awake. I heal, doesn't matter. So we're all here to heal and to help for the good of all. I just don't see how arguing amongst your soul family could be about flat earth, round earth, whatever you want to argue about. It's not helping in any way. Let me break it down for you. And I had some beautiful visions about this last night. Hopefully I can still remember everything. Everyone but you is God. Yes, everyone but me is God to me in my world. These are roles that we're playing, and I think that you'll find that all the people that you hated in your life were God. All the people you got along with, all the people you loved, I don't care who it was, everyone was God you've ever met in your life. Every lesson you've ever been given was given to you by God. So when we attack other people, we're attacking God. And it's not good for our own bodies. It kills us in a deep way. That's why you're seeing cancer everywhere, sickness. We're in a very kind of negative, hostile environment. And we have to turn that around fast because it's killing us. It's killing the body we're living in. Our bodies, as above, so below. It's killing the earth. You're seeing pollutions everywhere because we're actually psychically polluted in our own bodies. And so what is going on with my body is going to reflect in all of you and the whole. So I guess it's just a good time to say that we came here, we descended, we experienced this earth, we saw the people and the places here, and then we had to change because we knew if we didn't change, we would become trapped here like everyone else. And so the goal is to liberate our souls. And when we came back into this matrix, we might have volunteered to come here and we might not needed to have been here, but we run a risk of getting stuck here, just like everyone else. So we have to now re-liberate our souls, which is ascension. And that requires a level of spiritual purity. And it's all about, like even Jesus was saying, treat others like you want to be treated. It's not hard. That's what it all comes down to. It's not the food that you're eating, because if it really was about your body, then all those people running on ego would be doing great, right? No, it has nothing to do with that. This is about our souls and our spirits. And I will tell you that I'm going to break it down again and people will really hate me. And this wasn't even my fight. I actually, for once, wasn't even involved on this post, but I'm going to settle it because I am an admin of this group and we're going to come together in unity and I don't care what it takes. We're going to do this. Failure is not an option. I'm not going to that other planet to be recycled for 75,000 more years. That sounds like hell to me. I don't have it in me. So I'm going to give this my all and we're going to win. We're going to do this. Whether people like it or not, we're going to come together. So let me break it down for you. We are living in a dream. Yes, this realm is the exact same as the dream realm. The only problem is that we were indoctrinated, conditioned to believe certain things were real and not real, and we cannot unlimit our minds. When we can, I will be able to manipulate this landscape just like I would be able to the dreamscape. I will be able to imagine things into my hand, into being. I will be able to levitate. I will be able to fly. I will be able to do everything we could do in the dream realm. Now, what is this place made of? Source energy. Everything around you is divine. That's what I was trying to explain. All those bad guys that you hated, your family you hate, that's God too. Everything in this realm is divine energy. Now, let me tell you why. I'm an aspect of the divine, having a human experience. I guess Source wanted to branch out and have as many experiences as possible. But everything, down to my pillow, can feel things. Everything is conscious. Now people say there's a difference between a sentient being and being conscious, but there is not, because I think people are forgetting, how do you come into this matrix? We all started out as plants and trees and plant life. We all started out our souls in the second density, first, second, and then here, now that we're in the third. So we went through a certain progression. Maybe people don't remember. I remember being a tree. Maybe people don't remember being plant life. We will get those memories back. So I don't think people realize that everything in this matrix has a soul. It's just the way it works. So I wouldn't be arguing about the food you're eating because it's all alive. It all has a soul. It doesn't matter. We're meant to consume some type of food for energy. And personally, vegetables aren't that safe right now being grown in chemtrails. You think your food's any safer? How about, I found a good solution. How about we all want clean food? How about even the people that eat meat are going to agree they don't like the way their food's being treated, prepared, chemically induced, whatever. It doesn't matter what you eat. I think we can come together and say we don't like the way our food is being handled, grown, treated, etc. Maybe we could find some kind of common ground and not argue whether I had pizza last night or, you know, I don't know, sushi. Like, really? You're going to judge me because I'm eating sushi? I'm eating fish every day. They have feelings too, I know. I'm one with everyone and everything. It's just a silly argument. Like, we have to come together. We have to find unity. And this is what's happening. We're being divided because it keeps us powerless. When we come together, we're powerful. We can do anything. We can heal the planet. We can shift it right now. If we all came together, all of the ones that are awakened, and we came together, we could shift this entire planet into higher frequencies and higher dimensions right now. The Schumann resonance is about to go through the roof. I can feel it. Like, a lot of people can feel me because I'm feeling the earth right now. It feels like its heartbeat is very fast right now. Like very sped up. This is making time go faster. We're all about to time hop. Eventually, the earth is just going to shift into higher dimensions, and those that are lucky will go with it. So we just really need to keep our vibes high. Don't fall into these traps because they're just dividing us and keeping us powerless. Don't give away your power anymore. Don't argue. Just walk away. If you can't argue with people who are not awake anyway. There's nothing I can say to convince you guys until you know what I know. And you're only going to know what I know from going within and becoming enlightened on your own. So I can't really explain things with my words. People have to more like feel it and come to their own conclusions, learn on their own, etc. So stop wasting your energy arguing with each other. We have to come together as a soul group. And I know for a fact everyone around me is in my soul group. So therefore everyone around you is in your soul group. We're drawing our soulmates back to us. Which is really just an amazing connection. So we don't want to argue with each other. When you argue, things go wrong in your life. You are dropping to a low vibe. Then when you get angry, you are susceptible to negative entity attachment immediately. So don't ever get angry. Stop arguing with people. It's not doing any good. I know people that are passionate about like their food, they think they're helping in some way, but attacking other people is not helping in any way. It's actually a negative action, and it will come back to you in a negative capacity. So that's why I know it's hard, but I always try to put out a love vibe. I have nothing but unconditional love for all of you guys. I don't care what you eat, who you sleep with, what you do. I have unconditional love for all of you. Even those that some might view as negative, I have love for, and I'm healing. So I don't view things the same as people. I'm learning how to see everyone as divine and everyone as God, because that's the way this universe works. And the faster you can do that, the faster that you'll ascend. That doesn't mean I'm God. I'll never be God. I'm not the creator. I'm seeing that too, where we're the creators. No, we're co-creators. We're not going to ever be God. We might become gods and goddesses if we're lucky, but we're not going to become the creator. And yes, I've seen these same things. I've seen them with my own eyes to come to these conclusions. So I do know all about like New Age stuff too. Okay, Desiree Lewis. Now I'm done with my rant. Stand your ground. We're working on grounding today. The best thing anyone can do is to get out into nature. I'm going to get outside today. I have shorts on. It's about to be like 85 degrees today. So when the Schumann resonance goes up, it actually is going to make the temperatures go up too. We're about to have the hottest summer we've ever had. So get outside, get into nature, because nature is going to have the perfect divine blueprint. So we need to kind of get out there and match our vibrations to the earth so we can go with it. And we're really being asked to choose between nature and technology right now on a deep level. Melissa Gallian. Good. I'm like, it's good for you guys to listen. It's healing you guys. And unfortunately, I have the hardest job, I swear. I trigger people. I know what I'm doing. I'm intentionally doing it. I'm meant to, because we have to bring these things up to heal them. We have to. We can't just let them keep festering and holding them within and letting it bother you. Let's just bring it out right here, right out in the open. So I'm kind of like a catalyst for change, because I'm helping you deal with things that might be uncomfortable to you. It might be my weed post that triggers you on my page. It might be talking about food. It might be etc., etc. I'm sure I have a list of everything you could kind of throw there with me. And I'm doing it intentionally because we have to heal these things. And I'm coming to you as someone who already has healed these things in myself. We all have to heal them on a deep kind of level. So Melissa, you're already so successful. You're right where you should be. Everyone is that's watching me. It's helping heal all of you guys in a deep way. Being around my energy is also going to help further your awakening and expand your consciousness. So you're already so successful. You're right where you should be, and you're doing so good on your path. Everyone around me, these are the spiritual leaders I'm drawing to me. And I know I'm drawing very spiritual people to me, but these are the spiritual leaders of tomorrow I'm drawing to me. Amy Nelson, I am sending you lots of healing energy. The doctors never know what's wrong with you. They don't have a very good understanding of how the human body works. I went through those systems because I had very serious health problems my whole life. It was the path of becoming a healer. But I will find they never had an answer to my problem, and this is your new problem. Because you're going to these doctors, your third eye is not in great shape right now. So you're going to work on opening your third eye. You're going to have to detox your body from any chemicals you've put in it. And you're going to first off have to get out of the hospital. So work on healing, work on self-healing, talk nice to your body, start being nice to your body. Whenever I was sick, I wasn't treating myself good or my body good, and it makes you sick. These frequencies are getting really high. People's bodies are not handling it in the best ways. I'm seeing tons of people sick. Oh my God, I've been working overtime like it's a storm right now, and I'm supposed to be on break. Like, it's supposed to be my week to rest and chill until the storm next week when I have to work a lot. So it's kind of weird to me, but it's because of the frequencies going up. So it's affecting people in all different ways. Work on your third eye. You're not going to find any answers there. You will get given a lot of pills and fed a lot of lies so that you'll keep taking the pills, but you won't find any answers, and they won't cure or heal you. They do not do those type of things. Curtis Hatch, sacrifice. What are you sacrificing your energy to? I'm starting to become very careful about what I put my energy into, because I'm realizing I have a powerful energy, so I'm needed. It's needed for the whole, for the good of all. So I'm just becoming more careful about what I'm putting my energy into, what I'm paying attention to, because it's affecting what I'm manifesting. So I've been spending a lot of time this week meditating, dreaming, tapping into the other realm, and just with my own thoughts. So be careful with your energy. It's very powerful. Your energy alone is enough to heal this whole planet. Webby Disaba. This is not the end. I know people feel like they're living in end times. This is actually a beginning. It's kind of like a choose your own ending storybook. Like literally, where you can have it be the end, but any end in our life is just a new beginning, because we're eternal, we're infinite, so we don't die. So it's just a new beginning right now, and we're changing our perspective to get there. We're changing the way we view people and things in our life for our own health and our own well-being, and creating a new world right here. I am working on anchoring into these higher dimensions and creating heaven on earth right here in the same place. Same place I created hell on earth years ago. Now I'm working on taking what I've learned and creating heaven on earth, which would be everything I want. I saw everything I don't want. Now I know what I want, and I'm creating what I want with my thoughts. And by being more positive, I'm reprogramming my body, my DNA, and everything, and it's really amazing. And it takes work. We all had to work at this. We had so much negative programming. It's just taking a lot of work. Candace Smith. You're working on your friendships. This is where I'm at too. I'm working on my group right now. My site is down. Probably, I'm not sure, but I'll be back Monday, so it should be back up by then. But we have lots of articles up there that you can check out. Our store is down till like probably Monday when I come back. I'm not sure when. I'll say that to be safe. But we're working on our friendships. We're working on our relationships with our soul family, because we're realizing that our earth family, while some of them may be part of our soul group is our real family. These are those that we incarnate here with every life, and they should be really familiar to you. Just work on all your relationships. That's how you get close to God, is by being nice to people. Anyone. You could be nice to a stranger, me, anyone. I personally use my twin flame relationship to get close to God. In loving my twin flame, I am loving God. So I can be nicer to my twin flame and my dog and it will help me with my ascension in a deep kind of way. Shayna Delgado. Rejoice in celebration. Literally, you're doing so good. You have a good start on this ascension path. You're right where you should be. Get out there and have fun. We're here to have fun experiences. We're here to live life. I know everyone's so serious, right? Me too. But when I do have free time, I spend it having fun with my twin flame and building memories and having good experiences and trying different things. Get out there and have fun. We're supposed to be doing fun things. Amy Michelle, you already know your card. No. Shadow. You're working on your ego and your soul. That's where I'm at. These frequencies are kind of like, and I don't have that voice in my head anymore, and it kind of came back. So I'm noticing these frequencies are making people's egos flare up. I could tell because I had a rough day at the office and administering this group yesterday. Rough day at the office. Let me just tell you real quick too, it's not okay to hate entire demographics of people. I don't care whether it's LGBT, Muslims, etc., etc. It is not okay to hate entire demographics of people based on lies your government is telling you. So, it's not okay in any sense. I think that if we leave religion out of things, we could come together nicely, right? If we just left religion out of things entirely, that's why I say it's a spiritual group, and we should come together in a spiritual view. I don't really care what your views are. You can ascend and be any religion, so I don't really care what your spiritual views are, but just be aware that it's making people's egos flare up. And you have to pick one, your ego or your soul. Are you going to follow your soul or basically money things, ego, things like that of a shallow nature? You really have to pick. I have pretty much, I went through a process where I merged my body. I had a Kundalini awakening. I merged my body with my higher self, and I became completely service of others, where I set aside anything I wanted in my life for the good of all. And it's been immensely rewarding. You'll know if you're following your soul or your ego. Those that are vegan and attacking people over their food are following their ego, because your soul would never want you to attack someone, especially when it's okay, because we contract with those animals to learn. That's not following your soul. I know people feel like it is. You have to learn to differentiate. Is this my soul or my ego I'm following? Here's an example. Your ego is that voice in your head that is always going to have you ending up alone, miserable, and probably kill you eventually. You sometimes will kill the host even, right? That's your ego. Your soul is going to lead you to liberation. You just know. It's more like an intuition feeling or a knowing. We have to find a way to merge with our souls and to tune in. I don't know. One day you will meet your soul incarnated in a human body as well. That's what I'm going through with my twin flame. I'm going through a twin flame union where one day you will actually meet your soul incarnated in a human body, and then you will realize the vastness of souls. Because really, we all have one soul. Even though we're very individualized and different, because our experiences made us different, we're all from the same source. Alexis Palestino. You're being moved from New York City. New York City will be gone too in the very near future, the entire city. I'm not sure in what capacity. It's been prophesized by Edgar Cayce, but he was accessing the Akash records, so it's written in the Akash records. It's not like debatable. These things are known. Most of California will be gone too. I was removed from Florida. I was moved to a safe area. I'm now living in Pittsburgh, and I was moved out of that area, out of harm's way, from Miami. Alexis Palestino, transformation. Literally, we're turning from caterpillars to butterflies, and it's amazing to watch. I'm just grateful to be part of all this. I see you guys changing, transforming, becoming light, transmuting darkness, really conquering your lower selves and becoming your higher selves. And it's an amazing process. While I have merged with my higher self, I am not my higher self yet. That's a gift from me in the sixth density. So I'm trying to strive to get back there. So that's what we're really working towards, and I can't wait to see when we all get there. Danny Murchison, good morning. Why are you not in school? Well, it's like National Smoke Weed Day because it's 420, and you live in Colorado. They probably canceled high school for all the kids, I'm assuming, right? Okay, positive movement forward. I want to know what you want to do with your life so bad. I would love to have a conversation with you sometime where you tell me about where you think you want to go with your future, and maybe I could shed some light on it too. I'm just always so busy, but I'm going to catch up with you one day and have this conversation. Positive movement forward. Really think about what you want to do with your life. You're at a unique place. I would say I was very awake most of my life, but then I was put to sleep by these establishments and systems. I was put right to sleep, and then I woke up again. So you are at a better position. You're very awake and conscious for your age, and you're not running on that kind of like subconscious programming. You're running on very conscious programming. So it's really a game changer. You have a blank slate for your whole future. You can do anything you want. So it's kind of amazing. You're becoming just really positive, and it's going to reflect in your whole world. I know it already is. So just really start to consciously create what you're doing. Start to be more conscious with it, and maybe like make lists of what you want to do or write it down. Just get a better game plan. Because that's why I'm always writing posts. Like every day I've been manifesting the numbers to go up in our group. I write it down. I'll put it right on a post, right? I'll write everything down. I'm very clear with the universe with what I want. Sometimes we're just not that clear. Just be really clear with what you want. Curtis Hatch. Material and spiritual prosperity. Literally, you're working on your soul and your spiritual state, so it's going to reflect eventually in a material sense. But if you're really looking for material things in this world, that's not real. None of it's real. It's all an illusion. The only thing that is real here is love and knowledge. Those are the only things that you can bring with you. That's why my focus is on love and loving all of you guys, and becoming the unconditional love that I want to see. Angela Miller. Obstacles and challenges. You are blocking yourself. We are our own worst enemies. With our thinking, we're so negative about ourselves and others, and it really comes back to us in a deep way. I wanted to do like a video. I kind of suck at this, but let's do a little experiment. Let's throw Nikki Baba in here because I love Nikki and it'll make me light up. So I'm talking to Nikki Baba, right? And I'm going to send her some love, right? Watch my face, watch my energy, watch me. So I'm sending Nikki Baba some energy, some love. I love her. Look at it lighting me up, right? Okay, let's take another example where, I don't know, I'm going to make up some kind of example. I'm going to tell you some made up story. So I went to the store this morning, and that lady was so rude to me, like so rude. Look at my face, look at my energy, because my body can't perceive it that I'm talking about someone else. It perceives it like I'm talking about myself. So if I talk badly about someone, it will affect my energy. If I love someone, it will be like loving me. So I send love and healing energy to all of you guys every day on a daily basis. And when I do that, I can actually kind of feel it healing myself. I can feel it loving myself. So we have to be really careful with what we're projecting, and we just have to put out more love all the time, because it will heal ourselves, it will make us glow, fill us up with divine light, etc. So just be really careful about your moods and how you're speaking about other people, especially yourself, because it is you. We have mirror neurons in our brain. So if I talk badly about someone else, my body perceives it like I'm not attacking them, I'm attacking myself. That's why it's not good to go around attacking people for their beliefs, because it will kill your body in a deep way eventually. It will break down just your internal structures. It's not good. So stop being so hard on yourselves, you guys. We have to all do that. Work on loving everyone and everything. If you can't see everyone as divine, and you're seeing people as ugly or etc., you have to change yourself. They don't have to change. It's you that you're seeing. Everyone is just a reflection. Caitlin Batters. Mental conflict. I keep doing this ahead of time and then I can't say anything. That was your mental conflict, by the way. Being nice to yourself. We have to stop listening to that ego voice that's so hard on ourselves. People are never as hard to you as you are on yourself. Just be aware of that. I was putting all of you in the violet flame last night. I'm going to do some more work with it today. I'm going to do it right now too. I'm going to invoke the violet flame right now and put you all in it while you're watching. But I'm also going to do some stuff later with it. Amy Meyer, good morning. Movement, choices, and decisions. This card will go on infinitely, like literally. Just be really aware of what you're creating, like I'm saying. We have to be positive with our thoughts, because our thoughts are creating our reality. So if we're thinking negative, we're going to draw something negative to us. So the trick is to be positive, and then we'll draw positive things to us all the time. Jessica Grasso. Oh, you're fine. You're fine where you live. You're fine. I don't know. I've seen probably 75 perceived, oh, we're going to World War III kind of things, events, real life events going on, and I don't know. We've been in World War III for a while. You're safe. You're fine. Let go of fear. Our fears are just playing out, but we're all going to be okay, I assure you. So let go of any fear. You're safe where you are. We're actually lighting up a grid. We're at perfect places on a grid, lighting up the whole entire planet. So that's how I know you're great. Recognition and reward. And the universe is trying to tell you, no, you're doing a really good job. This is like a pat on the back card. You're doing a really good job, Jessica. That's the universe giving you a pat on the back and telling you that all this hard work is going to pay off. Wendy Tiscone. Delete anyone questioning you. We don't care. I was like, someone said maybe this group wasn't a good fit for me to administer and I had to block them. But maybe this group is a good fit for me, and that's why I'm drawing the right people to me, and maybe it's not a good fit for other people if they can't coexist. They just might not be ascending. They just might not be like-minded enough for this kind of stuff. So I just want to surround myself, and I'm very clear with the universe, with the right people. I want to draw awakened light workers to me in whatever capacity. I don't care, as long as you're of light and benevolent. I'm drawing you to me like a magnet. And we are going to shift this planet, and we're about to see a pole shift too. As these human resonance frequencies are increasing, it's doing something to the Earth's magnetics. So hopefully it'll speed things up. I'm ready now. Work on your solar plexus. You're very empathic, and we're taking on a lot of negative energy around us. So make sure you're taking lots of salt baths, and get out into nature, clean your aura. We're getting a lot of lower debris kind of thrown at us, certain people. So just try to keep your aura clean and your energy clean. Drew Fisher. Yes. Rest and rejuvenate. That's what I'm supposed to be doing this week too. We are all supposed to be resting, by the way. We're supposed to be getting a lot of sleep, because starting Monday we won't be able to sleep again. So you should be resting, meditating, recharging, and getting ready for this next storm. We have a meteor shower that will be visible pretty much everywhere Friday. I would say worldwide. I put a post on my regular page about it. And it tells me that we're moving as a solar system, because you know we orbit our sun, but if everyone thinks we've been staying in the same place, I think they might be a little off. I believe that our whole solar system is moving through space. We just went by Orion less than 2 months ago. I'm sorry, I wish I remember the exact dates, but we just went by the solar system of Orion. Now we're going through Lyrica. I don't have a good idea of all the constellations, but we're clearly moving through space to an undisclosed location, clearly. So I would just be aware of that. I like to think of Earth also like a spaceship, because it is moving like that. Let's see. Kelly Jacobs with a Y. Suffering in silence. And I feel like I'm recapping yesterday, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. Suffering in silence. Literally, you know we're deeply connected. I can feel your pain. When one of you guys says you're sick or hurting, I can feel it in whatever area of the body it's hurting you. So I know we're deeply connected. We're so deeply connected. That was that separateness. That was what everyone feeds you. That we're separate. That no one's going to help you. That you're on your own, etc. That was the lie. And we had so much healing to do because of that. I remember when I first got with my twin flame, I had the most painful heart chakra from that pain of separateness. It's very painful for us to be split from our twin flames. That's why a lot of people spend lifetimes chasing after love, looking for that flame, looking for their soulmate, whatever. Looking in all the wrong places, because we're supposed to look within and complete ourselves. And whenever you look, you're just going to draw someone incomplete to you to learn with. Let's see. Trisha Liu. Awareness, yes. This is why I'm drawing the awakened light workers to me, because it's my hope that everyone has their third eye open, that everyone has amazing awareness, and that's how I attend it, and that's what I'm creating. So I know that you guys all have either your third eye open or a good start on it, etc. You're all at a really good place with this ascension. You're going to need to use your third eye. Because if you're just looking and listening to what people are telling you, you're going to be misled. A lot of people are tuning in to that Christ consciousness energy and coming back with the same type of messages, that we have to change, that we have to be nicer, that we have to stop with wars and weapons, and we have to evolve to a certain place to be able to leave this planet and join our brothers and sisters. Nikki Baba again. Fulfillment of wishes. Anything that you desire is yours. We were born into abundance. We were born divine with the ultimate birthright of abundance. We're just learning how to access this. Clearly, right? Clearly, we're going from that poverty limited mindset and learning how to access this. But women are the manifestors. That's why the divine feminine has been held down in every society. Women are the manifestors. So really work on your manifesting. The Energy Monday will really be ideal for it too. So rest up, and you're going to practice manifesting this weekend. Kazee Emerson. The best way to feel better from anger or any kind of lower vibrations, go get outside into nature. You spend a day in nature, and nature will detox your entire aura and purify your energy in a deep spiritual way. Work on more balance. What are you getting angry at? Yourself? Because if you're getting angry at others, like I said, it's getting angry at yourself. So that would be very bad for you health-wise. I can feel like a headache in your third eye area too, which means psychic attack. So you need to protect yourself. You need to learn how to protect your energy. You should be putting yourself in white light every morning. You have someone psychically attacking you. I'm not sure who. Maybe that's what's making you angry. Could be an entity, could be a person. Start putting yourself in white light. Start praying to put yourself in white light often. This will get rid of any kind of lower energies. Get out into nature. Work on balance. Trisha Lynn, 4 times you've seen 111 today. That's amazing. You're going to see synchronicities every day of your life all the time, and it makes it magical if you focus on those synchronicities and get excited when you see them. The universe will keep giving them to you. Work on nostalgia. Work on letting go of your past memories. I had to let go of my entire life, pretty much. I view it like I would a past life, but I had to let go of it to make room for the new. I couldn't keep clouding up my head and my body with these kind of memories. So I had to let it all go. And I've never felt better. So just know that you came here and you did the best job you could with certain people. And they're your soul group, and you'll see them again. And things, you just learned your lessons and moved on. Get over that nostalgia. Let's see, Jenny Lynn, Friends Are Flowers. Have patience. Have patience in the universe. Things are coming together perfectly because, as I said, we're part of a divine plan and there's only divine energy. God's in control. Have patience. This will all work out perfectly. I know sometimes it can feel like this is taking too long. It's going to happen. Dwayna Jones. Prosperity begins literally. And that's what we want. We want to live in love and abundance. I'm rewiring myself to the frequencies of love and abundance, literally. Like literally, slowly. So just keep working at it. It's something that you have to reprogram yourself to. It's a frequency that you can tune into. Let's see. I want to do something different. Liz Martinez. Discontent and boredom. You have nothing to be discontent or bored about unless you're off your mission. And my own mission is I'm a healer, and I am raising the frequencies with love. Divine love. I am kind of like a container of divine love, and I'm distributing it to all you guys. So that's my personal mission. But there's people with all types of missions. There's people here to save the animals, save the planet, save the humans, whatever. There's people of all different missions. It's just very individualized. And it's funny how all of our missions kind of come together as a whole. So we all have our own little missions we're doing as well as a group mission we're doing. So just really tune in, meditate, ask your higher self to help enlighten you on what your mission is so you can get started. I'll give you a hint. I'm drawing the healers to me. That should give you a little bit of a hint. I'm gonna let you guys go on that note because I have to go into Prison Planet too. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna right now, real quick. I'm evoking the violet flame. I'm sending you all the deepest, most divine healing energy, and I'm helping you guys vibrate at the highest frequency possible. We just all need to raise these vibes with love, and I'm helping take away any negative energy off you right now, any lower energy, and I'm swapping it out for divine, pure love energy of the highest frequency. You can probably feel me vibrating. I am putting you all in the violet flame, and I am burning off all of your karma, all of anything negative, anything lower, and we're going to transmute this. I'm putting you all in white light as well, and we're about to bring these frequencies way up. They're about to start peaking. I can already feel them raising as I'm doing this, and just really focus on healing the earth and yourselves right now. And I'm going to let you go on that note, and I'm sending you all light and love.